So we know that in Milwaukee, 99% of our teachers are female and 61% are Black and brown. And also that our ECE teachers are well educated. 76% of ECE staff have some type of college education or a degree, with 27% having a bachelor's degree or higher. That being said, even though they're well educated, our teachers are actually not paid very well. So on average, centers can only afford to pay their teachers about $13 an hour, when you can walk to like a big box store and you'll be able to start at $15 an hour.
I do feel like it can be disheartening when you work, when you've educated yourself. So I always tell people when they say things like, you guys are babysitters or things like that, I'm like, I didn't get a discount on my tuition for being an education major. I paid just as much as an engineer, as the pre-med majors. They didn't give me a discount. So to go through all that and sometimes to still be in the paycheck to paycheck run, but the engineer's not, can be a little disheartening. I had a conversation with teachers about raises once, and we were just talking about how some don't get raises for years. I'm like, you mean you've been getting excellent reviews for 3 or 4 years and you haven't gotten a raise? Like, how does that make you feel as a worker? Even though we do this for the love of the children, we still have to pay all the bills that everybody else does.
And even taking into account all of these things, the low pay and the public benefits and the concerns about not having food, 86% of our educators are committed to early childhood education because they feel it is their career or their profession. However, 26% have looked for a new job in the past 6 months, and 38% anticipate leaving the field within 2 years.
I have stayed in the field because of the children. Like, one of the number one thing that I feel like when you work and you do what you love and you feel like your work has purpose, it's not work for you. I don't feel like I'm working. So I have thought in the future, I'm like, will I have to leave in order to make more money to give my kids what I feel like they need?
In the past, we were always able to get staff and not hold back on enrollments. But now we're in a situation where we can't take new enrollments because we don't even have the staff for them. The quality goes down. We have to start from square one in the training. And people think that you don't need much training for early childhood, but you do.
When you look at the report, we're a very educated field. Lots of people have bachelor's degrees, associate's degrees, and they want to be compensated for that. Like, I want to be compensated for that, for the fact that I went to school. It rewards. Like, it's so disheartening to work and work and work without raises when you do well.
What's very, very interesting is with the state and the child care counts dollars that we've been getting, we have been able to bump up our pay significantly. It's really stabilizing our staff. They've seen some pretty good increases in the last couple of years. They've gotten over $3 an hour raises. So it's significant in our industry. So I think that kind of support is big.
Even if you don't have kids of your own, you probably know someone that has kids that's having a struggle to pay for childcare or finding childcare that they need that's affordable and quality in their neighborhood. And so it's really important to think through this data and use it when you're talking to people, just so that everybody knows this is what it means to be an ECE teacher in Milwaukee.